As more children are taken into custody at the border, where will they all go?
KHOU 11 Investigates discovered that may be quickly running out of space. Investigative reporter Jeremy Rogowski found there are only so many beds to go around.
The federal government contracts with nearly 36 shelters in Texas to house unaccompanied minors. But the latest available numbers seem to indicate the system cannot handle many more. Whether children cross the border alone or are separated from their parents, they're supposed to spend no more than 72 hours in processing centers like this one in McAllen. From there, most go to shelters contracted by the Federal Office of Refugee Resettlement. Records show there are 34 of those across Texas, but as of last month, the latest information available, they were at nearly 92% capacity. In the Houston area, we found 11 of these shelters, and we found space is just as scarce, 90% capacity as of last month. But more beds could come with a controversial new facility in Houston. The company trying to open the shelter, Southwest KHOU Programs Incorporated, is one of the biggest players in the industry. Its current grant funding tops $500 million in Texas alone. Records show the Houston facility will be the 17th shelter for Southwest KHOU Programs in Texas. While the company is a nonprofit, we found that the president and CEO recently made $750,000 a year. Jeremy Rogowski, KHOU 11 Investigates.
And emotions are running high in this ongoing debate, but tonight we're verifying